should be live in just a moment.
Sort of.
Yeah, I have to do that warm-up crap.
This is not like the foghorn.
Just let me know when you guys can actually hear them.
There we go.
Alright, we up?
Yep.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the third live stream from ManeSix. We will be showing, the most up-to-date Finding His Magic footage from the Evo build. We've made some very minor tweaks, mostly graphically, but hopefully we can show you guys how some of these characters are actually played at this point in time. Most of the past months we've been working really heavily on the fighting system, and it's expanded pretty drastically compared to last time you've seen it. As you can see, we have a new character select screen. And as you hover over each character, it shows the colors associated to each button. I thought that would be cool for people who are just picking it up, so they can know, how things go.
Mini ponies.
Oh yeah, make sure you refresh, guys, when it goes live.
Yeah.
So just refresh so you can see.
Just tell everyone to refresh if you're not seeing this. It should be up. It's up on my screen. Seems to be going fine.
It's slightly improved from Evo, but it's basically the same build. The only things we added were small graphic tweaks. Mechanics are exactly the same.
Yep.
So the only difference is the players.
And you'll notice we fixed rarities, katakana, Japanese name as well.
Oh yeah,
it actually says rarity now.
We were embarrassed.
We're in a bit of a rush. We were just in a bit of a rush, that's all.
So, any introductions before we begin?
Alright, I am Nappy, the programmer and one of the animators for Finding His Magic. Leading?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm next.
Now.
I'm leading. I'm an animator, and sometimes I help out with the programming a little bit.
Okay, I'll go next. I'm Jay, and I do mainly animation, a little bit of programming, but most recently things like the splash art and effects and little palette preview you see there, stuff like that.
Make stuff pretty.
And I am Manu. I am the local crazy mad scientist. I make the UI in my spare time, and mostly I play Team Fortress. Yay!
Yosh.
Mostly plays Team Fortress and Dino D-Day.
Oh yeah, we should stream that.
That game was hilarious. Alright, let's get you guys up to date with what we have on the engine now. As you can see, we have a new stage. For those of you who haven't seen the Evo stream yet, it's Rainbow Dash's stage. A somewhat early version of the theme song, but this is pretty much what you'll be hearing. For anyone who's new to this game, just found out through Evo, I'll just go over each character's move list, and then we'll just get into a couple matches. We'll start with Twilight, character of the book. She starts out as a pretty basic character, if you're a projectile, your basic launch ABC combos. But she also has, a teleport. She can teleport backwards, forwards in front of an opponent, or behind them. She can also fail her teleport, which actually works out as a sort of uppercut type move.
Oh, hold on, we're just getting, some people are saying the game audio is a bit loud compared to your voice. Can you...
Oh, so we have an audio problem? Yeah, I'll
No, not problems, just maybe...
Some people are saying it's not loud enough, some people are saying it's too loud.
Oh, they're probably saying it's not loud enough because they love the music, that's all.
Probably.
The game is loud, your voice is not loud.
Alright, just a moment.
we're on a Skype call at the moment, guys, with the devs, so we hear each other really perfectly, but we're having trouble hearing what you guys hear, so just don't feel afraid to tell us if the sound is screwed up.
Yes, we love your feedback.
It needs to be a bit
Lee.
louder, 20% louder.
What's
Your
up?
timer wasn't set to infinite.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, just a quick moment.
I could have sworn. Okay.
Yeah, we just
And
set
yeah,
that
as you
before
can
the
see,
stream.
we haven't added any
Infinite's 0, correct?
Yes.
poses yet. Or
We
win
have
poses.
1 week to prepare,
good.
and we're doing it last moment.
Good to go.
We rock.
Whoa.
Alright.
We were in there pretty quick.
Yeah, we hit the buttons at the same time.
They said check the Twitch volume.
Alright, how well can you guys hear me now? Good, good, good. Alright. So we're good.
That's good.
But yeah, just using those basic attacks, you can create some pretty crazy combos with our system. I guess the easiest game to compare us to would be, say, like Melty or Melty Blood or MVC. Alright, stop hopping around. Another thing about our game that makes it a bit unique is the magic system. We have 3 buttons: light, medium, heavy, and the 4th one is magic. It does something different for every character. For Twilight, if you hit it from neutral, you read your book. When you read your book, you gain a little bit of magic meter.
That's in the bottom right there.
On the bottom right, you should see that purple thing filling up.
We're still working on the exact way of showing that, but yep.
Yeah. That unlocks certain abilities for her. She can lay a page, it'll float down and land on the ground, and explode shortly afterwards. You can set up traps with it, like mid-air, on the ground. It hits low. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. When you fill all the way up, you can use a supersized trap.
Read this.
That stays for even longer. Might not want to breathe that. You can also use an EX version of her Hadouken. It causes a wall bounce and is very easy to land a super after. Another unique thing about Twilight is when you fill the magic meter all the way up and you hit magic again, she actually gains super meter.
Stop! Stop it!
It works really well as a nice, I guess, taunt mechanic to bring your opponents to you, because nobody wants you to have enough meter to just
Story
blow them away.
It's over. Well, guess we better get this cleaned up. Ready?
Egads, I have been blown away.
Oh,
Alright. Each character will have at least a level 1 super and a level 3. Of course, they take the amount of meter that their name suggests. So if I'm to fill my meter here, hold on. If I'm to give myself 3 meter, you can see I can do... Oh wait, hold on. There we go. A devastating level 3 attack. These usually take about half or so of a character's health, but it takes a while to get there, so it's kind of a gamble. If you're gonna use that meter, you better know what you're doing.
yeah. The point is to win. So
Yeah.
if you're going to get more health off the opponent by doing 3 level 1s, then you'd rather do that. Setting up for a level 3 is also it's a bit of a mind game too, because you know that opponent can take off half your health when they want.
Yep. Alright,
Oh, I'm seeing robot comments in the chat there, Jay.
robot.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, your voice.
Oh no!
Alright. Lee, do you want to show what Rarity can do?
Oh yeah, sure. Alright, so,
Let's do a rundown
can
of her move list.
normal stuff. Launch into combos. You got your aerial stuff. You got your distancer right here. If you need to get some distance, that'll blast him back a bit. Her magic is different from Twi's. Normally when you use it in neutral, you have to have a gem already up. It's like a magic version of her other gems, except it stays. People thought this was a bug during the Evo stream, but the reason it seemed like one is because no one knew what to do with it, because we actually kind of lost half of Rarity's move list when we sent it over to Evo, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So what you can do with this gem is you can actually fire it whenever you want, using neutral magic, and that costs 1 magic as well. And that's great for combo extenders, for setups, for all sorts of stuff. But there's other things too. She has an EX version for each of her moves, like for EX Eruption. This is your normal missile, your normal Eruption gem, and your normal anti-air, which I'll get to later. But your EX Eruption is kind of a wave type of thing, which is great for getting in. And your EX anti-air we've actually taken out for now because nobody really saw it anyway. But it was a placeholder and it wasn't working, so we're going to do something else for that. But Rarity Super's...
Rarity's magic is filling up on the left too. Slowly fills up. This is different than Twi's.
Yes. I don't have to charge my magic. Rarity's magic is rewarded to her when she zones and when she plays hard to get, because it's given to her whenever she's not, directly in combat. So when she's taking a chill pill, she's getting her magic back.
It basically refills one of those 6 chunks every 10 seconds, as of right now. The time can and will be adjusted as we go, but that's pretty much how it goes right now.
And for Rarity Supers, we have a... Oh gosh.
I'll do a little slower.
I'm doing it way too fast.
You can do it. There you go.
Okay, so that's a full screen hitbox, pretty much, except for everything behind me, which is as much as you want it to be, depending on where you are. And that's great for zoning. That's pretty much all I can say. You can cancel it off of some abilities, like this one, her heavy. You can also do it for her launcher.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, whoops. And I actually don't know the command for the level 3 super.
Really?
Nope. I never looked at it. I never needed it.
Alright. Yeah, just load up your meter real quick.
Alright. Oh yeah, is that, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, the thing about Rarity's level 3 is, I mean, her entire game is to keep you away from her, but her level 3 completely flips it around. When you get near someone and you do double half circle back heavy, you actually do a command grab. So this punishes people who actually manage to get in on you when you have built up, full meter.
Double half circle back heavy?
Yes.
This side.
How can you be so bad at your own game?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You can do it.
You go on the other side. You can do it.
Slowly.
You can do it. It's doable. It's doable. You can.
I might be getting
Go,
it wrong.
go.
Hang on. Double circle back.
Team,
double
go
half
team.
circle.
Back, down, back, right?
Forward, down, back, forward, down, back.
Oh, it's a
half
it's,
circle.
it's half.
Yeah, I said half circle.
Okay. Oh my god. I've never done... We don't have a command in this game that's half circle.
Man.
Okay,
You do it.
you might have to do this. Oh my god.
Leading
There you go.
has problems with some of his left-handed combos.
There we go. That's actually very highly unfinished. We kind of just placeholdered the ever-living crap out of that.
It actually worked out pretty well, though.
Yeah, it
So it's
does.
made-
For now.
it's made
Later,
of about
later it's going to
6
have a just a fun mechanic that isn't really... Pretty much you're going to be able to spam buttons, and you're going to see clothing fly out of the thing, and it's going to do more damage the more you spam your buttons. Sort of a frantic type of makeover kind of scenario. She's really excited.
I'm
She's
sorry,
getting
there was just a combo inside me, I just had to let it out.
Yeah, that's
Leading,
right.
can you do it? Can you show it again?
Alright, sure. You just try...
No, just because you were jumping at me, I just had to show the power of the face obelisk. Alright, do it. Jump at me.
Get on that
You're
side.
too close.
Get on that side. It's easier.
Oh, okay.
Fail. Oh, I'm
Get it.
missing. What's...
Oh man.
I can't.
There it is.
Oh my
Here it
god.
comes.
Unless it's not...
Yeah.
hang on.
Here it is.
This is so fail. Oh, you know what? Okay, screw this.
Hey, you're too close. You can't do that
Oh,
combo.
no.
I swear your keyboard has a key matrix.
Yeah,
problem.
there's some kind of ghosting going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just the basic rundown of those character moves. We'll get into combos and cool stuff later.
And honestly,
Oh.
if it ends up being like super hard and the input's too fiddly or whatever,
Yeah,
we're just gonna change it.
Yeah, we've already adjusted several inputs in the past, 3 days. But yeah, he has one last move, the anti-air gem, which you see there. Those moves only hit characters that are in the air. So if you shoot it from underneath someone and they're standing on the ground, it goes right through them. That could, like, as they are now, that has confused a lot of people. And I mean, we will have appropriate graphics to actually show how that's supposed to look.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Next in line.
Wait, we should do a, I was gonna say we should let the stream monsters decide what palette.
Oh,
It'd be so easy,
true.
it'd be so easy to read.
Oh, we'll do that next. We'll do that
yeah,
next.
we'll do it next. Alright. Here we have Pinkie Pie, or Blueberry Pie, because that color is amazing. Pinkie, she's a really weird character.
But it works.
It
works
just
very
somehow works, but she's what you call a charge character. Her special moves consist of holding a direction, hitting the opposite one, and pressing an attack. Her basic one is the cartwheel. The 3 versions do different things, of course. A heavy version ground bounces. A medium version just knocks them into the air. And the light version just hits them. All of these are cancelable into other normals, like basically the glove here, which is... It's a strange normal. It's a command normal that you hold forward and heavy for. It hits 3 times, but the second hit actually is an overhead. So if they block it, and they're crouching, you have to block it. It will actually hit them and cause a small launch. And then you can jump after and do whatever you want. She also has a command air normal. If you hold down and heavy, you do what we call as a party press. If you hit someone in the air with this move, it causes a ground bounce, and you can do all kinds of combos off of that. Another really strange thing about Pinkie is that she actually has reverse charge moves. So you hold forward instead of back to do this. So if you hold forward, hit back, attack, she runs off the screen. She can come back from different areas on the screen depending on which button you press. Let's see. Her magic.
There you go.
Her magic is ammo based. She has 6 charges. It doesn't refill, but she can spend it on various objects that she has in her party cannon.
It does refill per in between rounds.
Yes. If you just shoot the cannon normally, it shoots a random object. That right there is a present. It doesn't really do anything on its own, but it actually unlocks a 4th ability for the Be Right Back.
Ouch!
As long as that's there, she can jump out of it with, forward charge, back magic. If your opponent's standing on it, they have to guess whether to, block high or low. It makes for some hilarious, just hilarious situations.
The problem, of course, with it is that you don't know when you're going to get it.
Yeah.
You might not
There
get
are
it,
several.
you might get it done.
Yeah, there are several commands you can do to influence what will come out of your cannon, but that takes 2 charges, and there's a chance that it'll shoot a dud. Now, as you see, the flower pot there hits twice. That's one of our many planned attack items. The second hit of that flower pot is actually an overhead, and people always forget about it.
We'll try getting gummy out.
Yeah. I just refilled my cannon. You usually can't do this, of course, but sometimes you can shoot out
Look at the little
gummy.
guy, he's so cute. Ow.
As you can see, Gummy slowly walks across the screen and causes a trip. Once again, more setups. Pinky is all about like crazy setups and overhead attacks. Every single one of her cartwheel attacks are actually overhead. So if your opponent's ever crouching, they're open to pretty much 90% of her move list. But she has one low attack. So if she's right next to you, you can do whatever you want, pretty much.
Yes, there is an unblockable setup with Gummy and a overhead.
Yes, there are plenty. But again, everything's set up.
Alright. Supers.
Yeah, the level one super for Pinkie Pie. Refill your health real quick. She can only do it in the air. And let's see. Oh, okay. I wanted to make that interesting. She barrages them with cupcakes and finishes with a pie. Does some pretty decent damage, and it's a great way to end pretty much every air combo that you can manage to pull off.
A lot of people are kind of weirded out by the fact that she has a aerial barrage super, but
yeah,
I think that makes it even better.
Yeah, like pretty much everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
everything about Pinky's moveset is just weird, but it all comes together once you actually, get used to the charge mechanics, and it just works. Her level 3. Her level 3 is an interesting one.
The game stops becoming a game; it becomes a game.
It becomes
instead.
a completely different game for a few seconds.
For 8 seconds.
While Pinky loses her happiness.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Oh God! Oh Jesus!
Pinkamena becomes Pinky becomes Pinkamena, and her goal becomes to get a hug. She just wants to return to happiness.
Yeah, she just needs a hug. That's all. Although it's gonna hurt. There's a price that comes with that hug.
She has to pull a Elmira on people.
I love you and squeeze you and hug you.
Yeah, we were pretty excited to get that in, so we rushed to get that out for Evo. So there's still a couple of effects we want to add to it, but
And sounds.
Bunch of
that's
sounds,
pretty much what's going to happen.
voices, background. Oh, especially the background.
Oh
That'll be a lot
yeah,
of
those
fun.
paint splats. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it is similar to the X23 Super, so you kind of change the game up a little bit for a few
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, X23. There was another character I did. Oh yeah, Chaos Dimension. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That should be pretty much all the basics for Pinky. We'll show how that all works together in a few minutes.
Okay, you can actually show off AJ because you're like the greatest with AJ. So.
All right, let's just go back. Hey now,
Alright, so AJ pellets, what do you reckon?
that's actually never happened on my end.
How about that?
Oh well.
Oops.
Oh, going out to... It's because you paused, I think, went out to the menu. That happens a lot.
I do that
Okay,
a
what-
lot. It never happens to me.
We're supposed to.
Everyone loves
Oh,
Melon Jack.
shoulda done
It's
Melon
gonna
Jack.
be Melon Jack.
Shoulda done
Oh,
Melon
Big
Jack.
Mac.
Hey, you can
Oh.
still choose a color.
That's true. What do you guys want for rarity?
I see Granny Smith, Melon Jack, a bunch of Big Mac. I already chose Big Mac.
Let's go
Apple Mac.
Frost, Diamond. Yeah,
Diamond and
nice.
Frost.
Color rarity,
Diamond
Vamp
it is.
rarity.
Frost. Make it Frost.
Whatever
I
your
like
name is.
Frost.
Frost, Diamond.
Everybody likes Frost.
We
Glitter.
are not playing on the same machine. We are actually playing online. Every video we've ever made, every stream, everything has always been through online play.
Also remember that the online functionality isn't actually built in to the game. It's a little extra program, so there
Yeah.
can be some little issues with crashing and things, but it's acceptable considering it cost us nothing. And,
But of course, if anyone were to, want to look into MTSP, they actually have their source code available. So if any of you programmers out there
want to help us out?
want to
that'd be
help
great.
make some better online play, that'd be excellent.
The lag is pretty good as long as you're close. It's the same as any online game, really.
Yeah.
I'm in New Zealand and these guys are in US, so when I play them, it's not very fun.
Yeah, I'm literally down the street from Leiden, so this is perfect net
The
play.
ultimate.
We
Yeah.
pretty much are in the same room. Alright, Applejack. Very straightforward character. She has, you know, apple bucks because she's Applejack. The light one just
My face.
is just really quick, sticks one leg out. Medium one sticks the other leg out, knocks him into the air. You can actually combo that into, you know, ropes and stuff like that. Heavy one,
Fucking the guy.
you know, knocks him all the way across the screen, does heavy damage, bounces him a bit. She has 3 different kinds of ropes. Light rope, just pulls him closer. Does no damage. Medium, knocks him onto the ground, does nice damage. And the heavy one is the anti-air, it causes a ground bounce you can combo off of. You may have noticed that on the bottom right side of the screen, each time I landed a rope, it filled up a meter. You're gonna have to be using these ropes during your combos to build up this meter. This is pretty much... It's pretty much a pool of EX attacks, just better versions of her normal specials. Like,
Oh, with the rope.
yes, with the
I
rope.
want to see that.
So if you... Oh yeah. She also has the stomp. The
We
light
didn't see
version
a lot
just-
of people using that on the stream either, the stomp. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
The stomp is hard to use right now, but only because you can't see the range on it.
Yeah.
There's full effects planned, like we've got for Rarity's Gem, we just put those in. It's kind of something that I do almost in my spare time, but it kind of makes everything a little bit more exciting. So we'll put some special effects on the Quake, on the Apple Quake, so you can see exactly the range, because it's a little bit
Raw. It's very
scary
raw.
right now. Yeah, you don't know what's
It's like, hey,
happening.
where is that hitting? Oh, it's hitting there. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just use this thing instead. So yeah. Using this meter, you can use better versions of each attack, like the stomp that goes full screen and is unblockable. Doesn't do much damage, but you can actually cancel it into your super and other attacks. So if you do this full screen, you can actually catch someone who's, you know, trying to get away from you.
Kerpow.
A unique thing about her
Yeah, it's-
her level 1 super is actually it does more damage the closer you are. So at this distance it does that much damage, but from far away it does less damage, but you end up a bit closer to them and able to, you know, do a setup. Another unique thing about AJ is she has a level 2 that you combo off of your level 1. The only way to combo after your super is to do this level 2. The best situation is if they're in a corner. So like, come over here. So if you were to hit someone in the corner, hit them with the level 2, you can actually get another combo going. And then, you know, do whatever you want after that.
Yeah, it's sort of a level 2. It's almost chaining 2 level 1s, I guess, technically.
Yeah, almost.
But it costs 2 to do it, because it costs 1 to do the initial bit, and then another 1 to do the next bit.
It's also
We haven't got a
really-
level 3 in yet. She's gonna have one, don't worry, but she
Yeah.
hasn't got it yet.
Though honestly, like she is so powerful right now, just in a basic sense, that she can hold her own just fine without the level 3 for now. Another unique thing about AJ and other Earth ponies is she can short hop. Like each different kind of pony, they will actually have unique traits that they can carry with them into each fight. For Earth ponies, they get the short hops for, you know, the better low ground movement, and, you know, cross ups and all kinds of crazy stuff. The unicorns, they're pretty frail, but they are great battery characters. They build meter really quickly, and their supers are really good for, you know, chip damage and stuff like that. AJ also has a super jump because of her strong legs, and she can use that to get over certain projectiles. Getting a bit of ghosting here. her apple bucks actually go through projectiles as well, but it's pretty hard to time. But like once you get used to that, you can actually catch someone completely off guard and do some crazy stuff with that. I think that should be everyone's basic.
Oh, just with the rope for people they want to see.
Oh, they want to see your silly face?
Yeah, love the silly face.
You have a couple more like giggles for her to do after that. She doesn't just do one sound over and over, but
Kind of placeholdered in a little bit.
we were still importing all the missing sounds and randomizers and all that stuff.
We do want to add taunts. Yep, pretty low on the priority list, but
Yeah,
who knows?
taunts are,
We tend to do things low on the priority list sometimes.
taunts would be in the polish section, you know, where we're making the game pretty. Once we have everything working, then we start, you know, making things pretty, like her gems right there. So yeah, if I'm not missing anything, you could probably just, you know, get a few matches in.
Alright.
I did fill my meter though.
Oh, actually,
so
you
it's
didn't.
Yeah, you're not allowed to refill your health.
You didn't cover teching.
Oh, yes, of course.
That's important.
Yeah, that's extremely important. Oh yeah,
How
the
important
attacking
can
and
it
the
be?
lights. What am I
Yep.
doing? Alright, yeah, that was all the character stuff. Now the system mechanics. You may notice that, you know, as I've been hitting Rarity, she's flashing different colors, just randomly. They actually have very distinct meanings. When they flash blue, it means that they can tech. To tech, it means, you know, to recover, quick rise. You know, there are different ways of you know, naming this. So if you hit the ground in this game, if you hold down, you'll ground tech. If you get knocked into the air and you start flashing blue, you hold up, you'll up tech. You'll just kind of right yourself up in the air again. Now, while you're attacking, you're invincible until, you know, until after you're done flashing. Of course, the white flash means you're invulnerable. Another flash color is red, which means it's untechable. There's nothing you can do until you enter the next stage. When you see red, that means, you know, if you're doing combo and you see red, that means just continue. See what else you can land. Just do some crazy stuff. If you see blue, then be cautious because they're going to be able to tech out of it, and you're probably going to, you know, whiff a really slow attack, and then just gonna, you know, punish you. And there I just tech.
Yeah, they have air tech. Someone just asked that.
Yeah, I just showed the air teching. If you hold up, you just tech in there. There's another kind of teching where you, in this game, if you walk up to someone, hold forward, and press magic, you grab them. But if they press forward and grab at the same time, you break out of it. You have about half a second to break out of it.
It's quite generous compared to maybe some other games.
Yeah, you have plenty of time. Once you actually start noticing when that's happening, you'll have no problem. So that's lights, teching, basic moves.
Now, what teching means is it would make otherwise impossibly long and scary combos not possible if the player knows what they're doing.
Yeah, for example, we've actually seen a lot of Rarity players doing jump, you know, jump C, jump C, jump C. You can actually tech that immediately.
And then block the next one.
Yeah. So yeah, that was actually a completely invalid combo. Among, you know, many others. Just once everyone starts learning the teching system, it's pretty simple.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even blocking that time. But yeah.
You didn't mention
what about
AJ's
AJ's?
alpha counter and her dash there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. AJ has some other abilities that are unlocked that cost 2 meter. Of course, the stomp costs 1 meter. The super apple buck costs 1 meter. But she has a counter attack that costs 2. You've actually had some hilarious cases where this would block supers, and completely decimate players. It's kind of funny. But you know, of course, if that ends up being way too powerful, we can easily fix that. She also has an ability to just completely, you know, close the gap from across the screen. So, for example, if I, you know, knocked Rarity all the way across the screen, come here. Get over here. And then did this, I can just race her over, you know, across the screen. Or if someone's doing a super, I can just get behind them, you know, do some stuff like that.
That costs 2 magic meter.
Yes, 2 magic. So you're gonna have to let.
Can you show her countering a super just to see what happens?
Sure.
Get on the other side.
Leading, can you input this one? No, just kidding.
Oh, that was a little too late.
Yeah, the super's easy. Never mind.
I did do it.
That worked.
Oh.
Wait until I slash.
Ones. Okay, okay.
Just, I'll duck twice. Okay.
Just say 1, 2, 3. Just say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
You
Jeez.
can do that. Delayed on-
Your timing is awesome.
I'll just look at you duck, and then I'll do it.
Okay.
No,
I just realized I have no meter.
This
I've been
is
trying
the
to do
best
this
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
give
time.
yourself meter, man.
I have no meter. How do I? Oh yeah, that's right.
Press F.
Oh,
Don't tell
I
us
can't
to-
because I'm frozen. Thank you. There we go. That's why. Oh, you blocked it.
Yeah, you did it too
Have a gem.
early.
Okay, this is not gonna be that.
Yeah, this is just not working.
Let's move on.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's just. God.
Yep, you rock.
Yeah, your execution is legendary.
I'm bad at supers, guys.
Alright, let's just
Let's
just fill the meter and just do a fight with way too much.
So, there's another,
way
there's
too
another
much?
thing you might have noticed if you've been following our site.
I'm frozen.
There's the portraits up the top.
That's that dev thing is
Yeah, the portraits.
Yeah, I think there's some problems with our little sneaky buttons that give you health and meter back. Sometimes they freeze up.
The
It's okay, they won't
debugging
be
is
this-
causing bugging.
Yeah, the portraits are Leiden worked on those, and we will have them match the palette swaps soon. We just haven't got those in yet. So that's the one up the top. There are
down.
It shows when your character's getting hit. When they're doing a super, they have a bit more of an excited face, and when they're low on health, they look a bit beat up. It's not super amazingly useful, but it's kind of cool. We like it. Nice touch.
it is. I agree.
Alright, so now we're just gonna go, you know, do a couple matches, show you how everything works together. We'll be occasionally switching between, you know, different testers, you know, besides just me and Leiden playing. And you'll get to see the different playstyles that have evolved from.
The testers are itching to play.
Okay, bring them out of the dungeon.
Yeah, you're gonna see some
Ooh,
combos.
nice. Hey, there's no way I would have seen that coming. Oh yeah, there's another thing you might have just noticed there is that in this game you can actually punch projectiles.
Oh, yeah,
This was
which is
unintended, but it actually kind of worked out. 'Cause now occasionally,
It was totally on purpose.
yeah, occasionally players will bait out the jab, or you'll start punching their projectiles and then they'll just do a super while your fist is out, or your hoof rather.
Pinky it up or Twilight.
Okay,
Alright,
bring
okay.
the testers out of the dungeon.
Not yet. They can rot for a little bit longer.
So you'll notice when these guys play a lot, sometimes not much will happen for a while because they're just waiting for that quick
Oh, you just
opening.
needed that one hit.
Because it's not just all
Ooh.
attacking, it's defense. So you notice that and it's rearing like a badass combo there.
Hey, that was good.
Whoa! Holy crap! Did you see that, bug? That's some crazy bug.
Yes, you might have noticed that glitch with some of the glows that happens sometimes too. Pretty sure we can fix most of those. A lot of the time it's when there's certain objects come out, objects being things like a glow, and then another object comes out, and sometimes they just don't cancel.
Oh, that has actually happened a couple times in the Evo stream, like when Twilight would get knocked out and her level 1 laser beam would just keep firing. Yeah. Just a lot of little weird things, but thankfully the gameplay is intact. So.
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't affect the gameplay at all. Just distract. Pinky's level 3 has been dodged a couple of times. We're still working on the timings and everything. Like I said, we literally did it the day before we had to send it out to Evo. So
yeah.
There's lots of things that could go differently.
Over
at the moment,
day before it was like an hour before.
An hour before. Sorry.
Literally, but yeah. Just as you play against Pinky more, you'll get a lot better at the cat and mouse game. It actually is pretty difficult to land it without a proper setup.
And no, we haven't
there
really
are setups where you can't get out of it if it's done just right.
That's right, I can't block anything.
Whoops! I just hit that button by reflex. I just ran into the problem that one of our testers did, where they're just too used to refilling their meter mid-fight. They're testing things.
Did you just fill your meter like a cheater?
I'm gonna cheat.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
no cheat for you.
Ha!
Oh,
can't shoot through that.
I can't. Oh no, man, that's not fair.
Good jump.
Okay, chapter 4.
Cheater.
So you can see Twilight there had set up well, since she cheated and got all her magic.
hey, I don't need.
She was able to set up a pretty good trap for rarity.
Alright, I'm not gonna hit that button. I'm not gonna hit it. Don't worry. Legit fight. Let's go.
In case you're wondering, Twilight is Nappy's favorite, and Rarity is Leaf's favorite.
Boy.
Best pony battle?
If they could tell. See, I'm using magic gem to shoot it instantly there, which is sometimes quite unexpected.
The dev commands won't be in the actual game.
Oh, no, certainly not. Don't worry.
What? Why not?
I don't know. Why can't
I was lied to. I was told that they were there. We were just not telling them
wow,
how
I
to
hit
do
it.
it.
Yes, we can have both players with default skins, but it's a workaround at the moment. If you notice on the palette select screen, with a little preview that comes out, I think A and F button is both the default palettes. It's not ideal, but you can do it.
Was that your level 3? Were you charging it in the corner over there?
Oh, no, I hit the button again. I just extended it. But I'm fine, I don't need it. And it gets slapped.
Oh, you got ticked out of. Another thing which you guys might not have seen is the combo counter. I don't know if that was anywhere before the Evo build, actually.
Oh no, yeah, that was new to the Evo build, where we actually have flavor text for when you get a certain level of combo. If anyone's able to reach a certain number.
So yeah, there's a different adjective, I guess, for all them. Like if you get 3 hits, 4 hits, 10 hits, 26
all the way up
hits.
to like 99.
Yeah,
and if you
there's
are
one.
past
And if you
that,
get 100,
something special happens. Of course, we won't show you.
100.
You'll just have to find out yourself when the game comes out.
if you can find that.
If you can find it. Dirt.
Nope.
Dear Princess Celestia, today
Fool,
learned how
I
to
have
use the
ultimate.
tree.
You better use it. This is the last round.
Now you guys know what happens when I try to use supers.
Nothing.
Oh.
But you can see Leiden's rarity, I should say, is use of the anti-air gems when she launches. So you don't just sit there and smack him on their way down. You are supposed to be using your gem tools a lot, which we didn't see much of in the Evo stream. If you guys have seen the Evo stream.
Oh, that was a dirk.
Oh.
Dude, nice combo.
Ooh.
Hold that.
Ooh. Let's go.
Oh, I can't survive that. Too much barrage.
Do the level 3 Leiden, you'll win.
Trap for everyone.
I'm over on the opposite side. You're telling me to do the level 3. Come on now.
That's how it works, right? Yeah, that was pretty swag.
Nappy's just really good at this game. So
Yeah,
that's like all his time.
Yeah, that Nappy's playing seems to be overpowered. Don't let that put you off.
Nerf Nappy, Nerf Nappy. You need to play with your hands behind your back or something.
Oh, nice.
So I think he isn't that pink right now. It's quite
Get that present away from me.
She's rather bluish.
That would have been a perfect timing.
That would have been amazing. It's coming!
Nope.
Gummy! Oh, here comes Gummy! Ah.
No! So close.
Stay back! Back, demon!
Ready?
I see you building that meter there, buddy.
Well, I mean, this is...
Trying to reach that level 3 there.
And the dev's going to be playing Rarity today, so you'll see people who actually know
nice.
how to play. At Evo, it's just literally random people who just popped in.
Oh god.
Item war.
I just want to say something for the people in the stream and in the chat. If your question is already answered, there's a high chance that this has been answered already,
Another thing I forgot
and it's probably in the FAQ.
Another thing I forgot to mention there, as you saw, there are food items that can come out of her cannon as well. That right there is a fruit. If you eat, if you eat healthy, you get health. Sometimes the treat will come out like a cupcake. You eat hyper, you get meter.
And you don't want to see what happens when that bottle comes out.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, there you go.
It's over. The screen says
Oh, I feel so much better.
It's not possible to add a random button, I'm afraid, no.
Relays and tentacles. Are you
Add a random button. Oh yeah, for colors, yeah. A lot of really,
For characters.
a lot of really basic functions are locked off from us in the Fringe. It's strange, but we've managed to kind of design around that. The magic system is actually the result of that.
Yeah, that's right. The magic system was a sort of a response to how do we do powered up versions of their normal moves, and turns out we couldn't really.
Wait.
So,
Oh, okay. Almost.
at the moment, Gummy doesn't really do much when he hits you in terms of animation, so we have to change that so you know
I
that.
checked that. Holy crap.
I did it way too early.
Yeah, the party cannon, we were already going to have for her magic, have her throw out random items. That was her idea. When the party cannon turned up, we were like, well, that's too perfect. It's not really...
She was gonna just hammer space the items, but
She was just going to throw the items out, so we thought, why not have it a cannon?
ready? Fight. Yeah.
You and your blue pinky.
I can't help it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I'm an example number 1 there.
Hey now. Hey. Oh, okay.
Yeah, stopped it.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get you to choose the colours, but... it seems like pink, rarity, and... I don't know... Pinky.
What was that? What the?
Oh yeah. I don't think I ever mentioned that the the B and C versions of the cartwheel, you can actually dash cancel them on contact. So if you want to reposition yourself to extend your combo, you can do that. Right now it kind of works weird if you cross up your opponent while running, like what just happened. But for the most part it works.
Oh yeah, and also you can do more than just best 2 out of 3. You can change those settings in the multiplayer.
Ooh, oh, man. Yes, food.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Take it.
That was a really cool freeze frame.
Oh.
I blocked your pot with my gem, then took you down.
27 hits.
That was nice.
Witchy. Yeah, Rarity is a hard to learn character, but...
Oh!
Friggin' dummy!
I almost had enough cards to continue that.
Rarity is hard to learn, but if you are seeing this and not loving her, I pity you.
Ooh.
Gummy hits low and trips the opponent.
Oh, whatever.
The game is easy to play, it is hard to master. You can honestly get by just fine without teching, without the crazy use of magic and combos.
Yeah,
A lot of just doing like what most people do in Street Fighter, which is just do cool special moves, play with your friends. The people, Nappy and Leiden especially are fighting game aficionados, and so are most of our testers. So they tend to like the technical stuff. There's no reason you have to learn that, just have fun with it.
You literally can just get by with, you know, ABC, ABC, ABC again, and you're good to go. It's like, hey, I'm doing a combo. It's just when you want to get farther in, then this is there for you. You can expand if you want.
Yeah, that's right. The move list, we want to somehow have a move list in game, but it's proving to be a bit of a pain in the bum. So it might just be a separate. Anu's been working on a separate manual. The one at Evo was just some JPEGs that Klisk, one of our testers who awesomely manned the station for us, he just pulled them up and people could get to know the moves.
See, now why did I stand up immediately there? That was bizarre.
Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. Oh, this is gonna hurt even more. Oh, man.
Ah, pots!
Yeah, naysaying ton of them. Yeah.
Oh, no!
Nope.
I just had it. Oh, I just had it, man.
I know you were trying to build for that.
I just barely.
Rarity wins! Rarity wins the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Alright, people are tired of Rarity now. We have to choose someone else.
Switched.
How about we get some testers up in here?
Maybe some testers, that's cool with me too.
I think we've shown you
Game
guys
over, yeah!
so there's not going to be anything too super amazing coming
that
up.
was
Just a few matches. So.
Yep. From now on, everything is Applejack versus Applejack.
Alright, yeah.
So
Applejack versus
favorite pony.
Melon Jack. One of you gotta be
Come
Melon
on,
Jack.
AJ all day.
Oh man, we saw enough AJ on the stream. Saw enough that.
We didn't see Nappy's AJ.
Nappy's AJ makes me want to kill myself.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's get some testers up in here after this, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
oh wait, I forgot to unlock them. I knew I was forgetting something.
They're still stuck.
Did you feed
Have
them?
we even feed them lately?
Yeah, it's like... Oh, I got my hit. Oh, no. Oh.
As far as wall bounces, Nappy, do you want to sort of explain a bit why you can't just keep bouncing them off the wall?
Oh yeah,
Things like that?
everything in this game has a limit. So like, for example, the first two like knockback type attacks that you can do in a combo, they can wall bounce. Everything else will just kind of just fall down. You can do one ground bounce like that in a combo, and you can do one of those light ropes in a combo. So as you probably saw in the Evo stream, and AJ would just keep doing the light rope and they would keep getting grabbed by it. That was because they're teching. When you tech, everything resets because the combo is not continuous.
And again, it sounds really complicated, but that's only because we're telling you the guts of the game. If you were to play it, you don't necessarily notice that you can only do 2 in a combo and techable blah 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 blah. We just want to make it feel so you can't just do the same thing over and over. But not in a way that feels limiting, in a way that feels fair. So. Yeah, Twice level 3 doesn't come out very often. Nappy likes using the level 1 because it's very comboable. It's got a guaranteed damage. Level 3 is definitely, you can definitely end a combo with it, but if you're fighting a really good player, sometimes you don't have the chance. You got to take every chance you can get to use your super meter.
Alright. You want to get these testers up in this, up in the Grand Hall here? Bring them out of the dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to do any fancy surprises this time, I'm afraid. I don't want to spoil the surprise of not having a surprise. But
Oh yeah,
Think
there's
you'd be
a
able to
surprise. There's no surprise, I'm sorry.
I think you'd be able to spectate. Might get some tester on tester fight.
Really not reliable at all. Nope.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
we've
only
got,
unfortunate part about
at the moment there's, Nappy's streaming it on his computer, so this is his screen we're kind of seeing. So he's running the multiplayer program. There's like a little lobby that you can join, but it's not very reliable to spectate a match. So if, let's say, Nappy wasn't playing to 2 other people, he'd still have to watch the game to stream it, and that sometimes has issues. Sort of like a 3-way internet problem type deal. It just sort of doubles the problems that can happen.
So if anyone wants to look into MTSP, brilliant.
Yep.
That
Look
will
into
help
that
us a lot.
spectator and get it
Yeah, if
actually
anyone
work.
wants to just find MTSP and fix it, it'll be great. It's called MTSP, is the online program. It kind of sits outside of the game. The game kind of sends its info into it, and then that sends it across the internet like magic and puts it into the game at the other end.
Controls can be configured. You can use joysticks, you can use Xbox controllers, you can use skateboards, you can use DDR pads, you can use your mouse, whatever you want to try.
Yeah, you can use your Wii Fit board.
And we will
Please
be
record yourself
testing
if you
with
do it.
Kinect a bit to see what happens.
Yeah, Connect, yeah. Oh, and the reason there's no public build available is because we really don't see the point. It'll be fun for you guys, but it's not going to give us any good feedback. It's going to be changing all the time. There's just
There's a new
it's
build
just
like
very
every
hard to justify.
couple minutes, couple hours.
We know it's playable, but so who's playing at the moment? Is it still you two?
I'm playing against one of the testers right now. They are the AJ player right now, and I'm of course the Death Pony. Oh wow, I almost pressed the button there.
You know, there's just not going to be a build released. There's just not going to be a beta build. Well, alpha build. We're nowhere near beta yet.
Dear Princess Celestia, thanks again for letting me borrow your
And yeah, just ManeSix first. A lot of these questions, if you head to our site, you'll see a lot of this on the fact. They literally are frequently asked questions. It's not just the name. Thanks for the link.
Yeah, as you can see, there's a different quality of connection sometimes. The frame rate gets a little dropped, and when the frame rate gets dropped, the screen shakes a bit more than usual, but it usually evens out every couple of rounds.
Yeah, this stage in particular, someone noticed before that there's a lot of layers on the stage. Very subtle 3D effects. You can see the statue moving in front of the bookcase, and the trees outside, and the door up the stairs moving
It's
slightly.
like, what, 42, 44 layers or something like that?
Yeah, it was kind of an experiment of me to edit one of Alice Sunday's stages and just go nuts with layering. It works beautifully, except online it tends to chug up because it seems to be sending all the info from the stage. So
Unless we can get a better online client. Hint again.
I mean, there are just hints all over the place, man. There's just hints all over the wall.
Absolutely no costumes ever. There's no way.
Yeah, sorry. We'd have to redo every single sprite for costumes because the engine handles.
It's not even just the engine thing. It's just the the nature of sprite-based animations.
Yep, I think Chun-Li had an alternate costume in one of her games, but all it was using sprites from a game that already existed. So it's like it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. You can select. No, you can't select stages. The multiplayer has a sort of a. I guess you could do a sort of cheeky workaround.
We're gonna be trying some stuff. We'll see. It's not built into the engine though, or is it very doable in the engine?
What is that?
It's just. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not supported. But there's a few things we could probably do to work around. It would be really ghetto. Like you'd have to start a match and then you'd have to hit a pony or something to select your stage or something. It'd be really ghetto.
Is someone getting whisked away to Oz?
Just a moment. I'm gonna try and fix up the frame rate here.
You can select your stage to the MTSP client right now, though. You can even set it to random, so.
Yeah,
there'll be one
stage
for each of the ponies on release, and we're also working on a training stage because we know that traditionally, if you want to do multiplayer, it's nice to have sort of a basic stage that doesn't have much distraction in the background.
The training stage also has no music for those of you who wish to play without music, because there's no way to turn the music off or down in the game otherwise, so you could just go to the training stage, pop in some of your own music.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll release this theme soon, I think, but we wanna. It's kind of up to everybody.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, but we'll get it.
Oh, that was strange.
Oh yeah, can you show them the basic training stages even in the build?
It's not in this build. Let's take out the Evo build.
32 hits is toasty.
Ever since I got the new hard drive to actually install Windows again, I've been getting a whole lot of ghosting. It's crazy. I think this is a setting I had before that I forgot about.
By ghosting you mean keys that get stuck.
It's doing that like beep thing a lot.
Ghosting, if you guys have ever played like a lot of games on a keyboard where you have to press a lot of keys at once, or especially if you play two players on the same keyboard, it's the thing where, let's say you're holding down and left and W, and then you try to press R, it literally doesn't register the R or something like that. It's a key matrix problem. It's completely unworkable, and there's nothing we can do about it. So if you find that there's certain moves you can't do because the keys won't press at the same time, and it goes level 3, bam. You just maybe change
snap.
Or get a joystick, or
That's
a
gross.
fight stick, or a PS2
Or a
controller,
VR pad.
or anything. I use a PS2 controller myself.
Damn!
Whoa, I did not mean to read there.
Yeah, portrait will eventually be palette swap as well. It's a little bit confusing right now sometimes.
Chapter 1. Oh.
Nope.
Oh!
Ooh, hold that.
Hold all that.
If there is 2 Pinkamena hugs, I imagine one of them will beat out the other one by at least a frame at some point. So
Yeah, you can hug Pinkamena with Pinkamena. It's happened before.
I've actually never seen that. Now I want to.
we're showing Artie's stage before Pinky's because Artie's stage is at a later stage than Pinky's. Nothing too mysterious.
Yeah.
The guy doing the stages is someone. He's not working on the characters, it's just working on the stages, so whatever Alisande works on, then that's what we get.
I'm gonna get rolled.
The pallets aren't finalised yet. The testers, I sometimes just cycle through pallets to test them out. The testers have their favourites, some of them aren't in this build, and some of them are, so we have to work out what ones we want to keep.
Today, I've learned how to channel the Hado. Ready? Fight!
Oh yeah,
Oh man, ghosting. Let's go.
we'll probably put the cheerlead palette back in for AJ too. We like that one.
Yeah, we do like that cheerlead.
She's got a couple of extras.
Chapter 1.
The green heal bar at the top when they are at full means that they are at full. That's all.
Oh yeah, the green health bar, yeah, that's all. If you guys are hearing random beeping, it might be
That's
Nappy's
my
keyboard.
keyboard ghosting. I very recently installed Windows because a previous hard drive died, and I'm getting a whole lot of issues. But it's still playable.
So yeah, just blame him.
Yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did turn off sticky keys. That's the scary part.
No, you can't play as Pinkamena. Pinkamena is Pinky level 3. She turns into Pinkamena for about 8 seconds.
Ooh!
We've done absolutely nothing to Pinky. She hasn't changed one bit.
Oh, since the Evo build, you mean?
Yeah, since last week. We aren't organising a tier list. You don't organise a tier list. The tier list organises itself.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
So whatever
You don't
works,
just
whatever
go,
comes out,
okay,
comes out.
We're not gonna design. Okay, this
Yes.
character's gonna be top tier. This character's gonna be like, no, it's not how it
Nope.
works. To
We
look up the
designed to
definitions.
balance. We designed to balance. Everyone designs to balance. Tiers just happen because of error in design.
It's just how the matchups work out when all the pieces are put together.
Yeah, there's no Fluttershy RD to speak of yet to show, so just gotta wait. We spent a lot of time in the last few months balancing some of this stuff for the Evo build, which has been very valuable for us, even though it doesn't seem like it because we haven't got cool new characters to show. We've learnt a lot of new little things and really tightened up some of the mechanics.
Yeah, tighten those big time. It's good stuff.
Yeah, so we haven't gone backwards each time. We know you guys are sick of the same 4 characters, but believe me, so are we. So we really want to get the other stuff out.
I'm not.
Well, no, well you're not. 'Cause you just love Twilight so much.
All he needs is Twilight. If Twilight was the only character, he'd be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's not how you
that's
spell
it.
rarity.
There's a good question about pages and stuff. Twilight's effects that she has now are sort of the ones that went in way back when she was made. When Nappy animated her. So you see that rarities actually, on her gems, we've tried it to see if it would work. Player 2's gems have a red glow, player 1 has a blue glow. We're going to do the same sort of thing for all of the mirror match type things because it is confusing having Oh, look at that.
Yep.
It is confusing having two white pages out, not showing, not knowing which one's which. For those that missed it, Pinky's presence, she does a move where she leaves the screen and comes back on. If she gets one of those gifts on the screen, when she leaves the screen, she can pop out of the gift and do a low attack. She basically fires herself out of the cannon, so we thought that was pretty
And that's one of the setups.
cool. Oh, here comes Pinkamena. Oh, straight away. So she couldn't get out of it.
I'm getting out of that iron grip.
I think one of the most fun I had in the last few weeks was drawing the hugged frames for the characters.
Oh man, that was the
AJ
most
has
fun.
the most adorable hugged frame of all time.
That's the
when
most fun
AJ
any of
gets
us have
hugged-
had.
When AJ gets hugged, she has cute little eyes.
We all piled into a team beer, which is what we use for our
And I'm getting that chunky
things.
thing.
And Jay worked on the hug frames for Pinky, and we had like 4 hours of just hilarity. Coming up with all these different positions and poses for these characters when they get hugged.
It's always blue Pinky because Nappy is playing Pinky.
Sorry, if you,
Right,
I'll
loves
choose a
blue.
different color. It's just really, it's reflex. It seriously is.
He loves blue.
He loves blue.
I like blue.
Oh, he loves blue. Oh, polish for Pinky. There's still quite a bit to polish. I mean, you notice there's no effects when anyone gets knocked down. The hit sparks are still
Her cannon just
Yeah.
shoots nothing.
the cannon
There's
just
no
shoots
smoke.
out. There's no smoke or explosion or anything like that. Plenty of stuff to do. Pinkamina's pretty underwhelming. There's no background effects or anything like that. There's still a lot to do. Even though she's a pretty crazy pony, we want to put some fun stuff in there. A lot of placeholders still. Same with AJ. And we know she's a boring old Earth pony, but we want to give her a bit of flash, you know.
Agreed. Everybody's got magic. Whether you're an earth pony or a unicorn, it don't matter.
Oh god, it's coming.
What's happening to you? Run.
My bad.
Hopi.
Yeah, the balloon attack, good spotting, the balloon attack of Pinky, which is B in the air, it has a bit of upwards gravity, if that makes sense.
Oh, the balloon?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you use it just as you leave the ground, you can actually get quite a bit of extra height, but of course then you're vulnerable. Yeah, so it's got a little bit of float to it.
Oh no! What's up the crunch?
I think that's leading. That's leading tonight. Yeah, the Bionic Farm, we're gonna lower the rate at which that says that, but it's sort of a fighting game community reference. We know that lots of people won't get it. We don't want to have too many private jokes. Maybe every now and then. Oh, Pinky, here we go. No.
Man, how do you block that? That's a lot of presence.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna just try leading back in. See if he sounds like he's combine hacks to come towards us.
I come in peace.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh yeah, okay, well let's have a quick chat about Evo. So, Klisk is one of our testers. He's also the guy running Canterlot Gardens, where we'll be making an appearance and hopefully having a little tournament of this game. Klisk was kind of... We were basically prepared to just send our game off to Evo, sit it on a laptop somewhere, and let people look at it. Klisk offered to take his laptop and man the station and be able to give a little bit of info. He obviously is not one of the developers, but he was able to give people the rundown of the game. It sat in the indie corner of Evo. We had queues waiting to play it, which was pretty flattering. And then we were surprised on the second day to have a live stream set up. That wasn't really our doing, it was something that they did for us. Klisk and a couple of our testers. And it went on for about 10 hours and people watched for 10 hours as random dudes came by and played our game. So we were really stoked to have it at Evo. It was something we were joking about this time last year, so pretty neat. We know it wasn't on the main stage in a tournament or anything, but it was just cool to be invited there. Yeah, if anything looks really dumb, it's most likely a placeholder.
I mean, it is a placeholder, as far as you're concerned.
Like 70% of this game is placeholder.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you've got to start somewhere.
If it's got less than 2 frames and does not shine, it's a placeholder.
There's not 40 effects.
Oh. Am I the only one who just saw 2 gems go out of the ground there at the same time?
It's probably the crunchiness of the connection.
That was wicked. Eventually there will be more than 6 stages, and more than 6 characters, and more than 6 everything. Eventually.
Of course.
Those are the days of the DLC.
It's taken us long enough to do the first 6.
Oh, you didn't, Tech?
You see a combo counter broke there a little bit.
Oh yeah, that happened.
And it was not my fault this time around.
Yeah, usually it's Anna's fault. We don't know why. It just happens, we're like, Anu! Curse you!
So at the moment we've got Nappy on your player 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and player 1 is different people in our testing group playing on the MTSP. Hey, maybe we can show like the move list again, because people didn't see it at Evo.
Oh yeah, I think we linked it earlier in the chat, but you know, that was way
Yeah, we linked it
yeah.
earlier. And
Okay.
it's going to be tomorrow on the site, so don't worry about it just yet.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, frame data ain't going to be very useful until we're finished, and even then, I don't think it's going to be us to go in and count the frames. Someone else can do that. We're going to want a holiday for a year. Yeah, the move is technically called Summer Rambo, just because it was hilarious apple variety we found. You can call it whatever you want, to be honest. AJ Bullet Headbutt. Yes, and there's a Shoryuken thread on the Shoryuken forums, which is very, very helpful. It's great feedback from some of the players, the fighting game players who played the game at Evo. We're very limited in things like training modes and trials and that sort of thing in the engine. So at the moment, at least, there'll just be take a empty versus into a training stage and just try stuff out. Our testers have found all sorts of cool ways to get around it, like making macros and external programs that have the computer jumping all the time, or blocking, or teching. So if you really want to get technical, you can there's a few ways around it, but most of them won't be built in, unfortunately. So Rarity's having trouble here because she can't get AJ off her ass. Here we go.
Oh no! Too close.
So this is a great example of two characters with completely complementary playstyles. Oh, nice.
But yeah, as you can see, if AJ's on you, it's pretty tough to keep her off with no, uppercut, reversal type move. But she can still manage with all the, the many different kinds of gems that she has.
That's right. We noticed a lot of the time that the matches come right down to the wire as well. So we're really pleased with that.
Yeah, no one character seems to dominate everyone else in the cast. Everyone just has their own special, their special matchup and their tough matchup. There's no impossible matchups at the moment.
Rarity's level 3, for those that missed it, it might come out naturally in the game, but probably not. And level 1 is so badass at the moment. Is she pulls them behind a screen, a fashion sort of changing screen, and tightens the corset around them. Quite similar to the Pinkamena, I think. Compression fetish.
Oh, I could smell a grab coming on.
Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be an AJ level 3, don't worry about that.
Tennis shoe Twilight.
Yep.
Yeah, tennis shoe
Still
Twilight.
in there, sorry. We apologize.
People hate this Twilight. I think there's a couple of testers that love it though, so we kind of feel
There's
like
one tester that pretends to love it.
Yeah, I think they just pretend, so we keep it in there, making our game terrible. You noticed that the new splash screen that we did a little while ago for Twilight had a fancy new book on the front, so we're probably going to try and update that in the game, but again, considering it's literally just a graphical change. Nice, Twilight level 3 there. 26 hits, cute combo.
They really need to get the 91 combo, or the 96.
Yeah, come on man,
Yeah, man.
pick up your game.
I just need one good combo. I can't seem to land it.
Here we go.
Then
Right.
I land it. But I have no... Wait, yes I do have
Then you
it.
drop it.
Ooh!
So as you can see, Nappy is...
Oh my goodness.
That was a good
No, I
combo.
wasted it.
Yeah, just 4 so far.
But yeah, gotta keep AJ out or
Overkill there.
80% of your health is just gone. And getting in with AJ is pretty... it's tough.
Yes, 100 hit combo would be something.
I like how you just trailed off there. That's pretty funny. Good thing, sir.
Trying to keep up with the chat and all that stuff.
Chapter 2, Ditch Flow.
Yeah, it looks like a what are they called? Pedal pops, those ice blocks. Milk ice blocks.
Oh, that was an interesting crossover.
You'll also notice Nappy's preference for Big Mac AJ.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no blue AJ anymore, so I just throw something else.
What will Fluttershy be like? She'll be kind of yellow, pink hair,
I think she has wings or something.
and
Is that
wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Possibly some small animal. What is it? A hamster, I think.
Alright, one more of this tester, I'm gonna switch to someone else.
Yeah, it should be a tree.
How fitting. Double Twi in the library.
Twi in the library.
Oh, it's a block.
There ain't that many new colours. There's Twilight has been the same since about the start. I think Rapidash is definitely awesome. I think Twi's mum is in there. The Lyra palette's a little bit hard on the eyes. We might have to fix that up.
Yeah.
We don't like it. Well, it looks like Nappy's destroying this Twilight.
Yeah, but he just got bodied, didn't he?
Yeah, as a Renee, we'll change the magic.
Why
colours
must you say something?
by fighting. Or mirror matches. We have a way to do that now. Finally, we figured out a way to distinguish between player 1 and player 2. Surprisingly not easy. So we'll have some effect. When we start doing the effects
Ooh,
properly,
point blank.
we'll have a way to tell.
Huh. Maybe I overestimated the power necessary. Ready?
What was the Brohoof one? I can't remember.
CPU Twilight is outdated. Like, hilariously outdated.
The CPU doesn't do much right now. We've added in moves and changed mechanics, so often they try to do things that don't work anymore. So.
Rarities, AI, for example, it's a mirror match, literally. They do the same attack over and over all the time.
Just stand scarf, stand scarf.
Yeah, it's
I think
perfectly
I have
symmetrical
gems. Wait, I'm
against
just gonna
spells.
scarf instead.
Yeah, Twilight's a bit of a smack talker. We love it.
Oh, there goes that. She who fires first.
Seeing expressions of love towards Anu's accent.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay. Chapter 3.
He's from Lesson.
From Latin. Oh man, I cannot be any more wrong.
It's story arc climax, guys. You know, like a story arc has a climax. It's canon, alright?
Damn it! My face is gone. It's just all over the place.
Anu doesn't actually speak Spanish.
I don't?
He just fakes it.
He's actually from Korea. Southern Korea.
Korea. Alright.
It's actually Stoolyard Lombax. Alright, what's some pellets? What's some pellets we want?
Alright. Who's next?
Okay, hold on before you choose and
Oh.
see if we can
Yeah.
pick some pellets.
Choose the correct,
Just anything that hasn't been chosen.
By the way, to the testers, whoever gets to win a match against Snappy gets to eat tonight. The rest of you, well, good luck next stream.
Yeah, come on guys, pick up your game. Everyone's watching and you're just failing.
Oh, lovely. All the testers changed their names. Now I don't even know who I'm fighting.
It's cool.
It's like Christmas. What am I
Oh
getting?
yeah, they can't see the name on the stream. So okay, hold on. Who are we gonna choose? Okay, we got Celerity already. What about Surprise?
You say a
Someone
letter from
wants
A to F.
surprise?
Oh, Inky. They want Inky.
Inky Pie? Okay.
Which one's that? Is that E?
This one. Alright, Inky Pie.
Man, I don't know why you guys like these little dust bunnies. Lint and vacuum bag.
Rubber chicken.
Yeah, so rubber chicken is one of the examples of a dud item, like it literally does nothing useful.
You have a chance of getting a dud item if you use one of the influence move inputs. So like if you try and get an attack item all the time, you're risking 2 meter to either get an amazing flower pot, for example, or you'll get a dud where it just kind of bounces off and does nothing.
And yep, Pinky's cartwheel is overhead. And what do you mean green rarity? It's gross. It's like emeralds.
Yeah, it's forest rarity.
Oh, she isn't blue,
It's
so I guess that kind
stellar
of...
rarity.
Verdant
Technically
green.
stellar.
Vomit green, what?
No, verdant.
Vermint?
Actually, it's not physically possible for a pony to do a overhead cartwheel, so we'll probably just remove that in the game. In fact, we'll probably remove the whole game.
Yeah.
None of it
Definitely
makes
remove
much
Pinky.
sense.
We don't need that character.
Yeah.
Totally useless.
It isn't really emerald, guys. It's actually vegetable. I wanted it to look like it's made out of
It's actually summertime grass.
summertime. It's not summertime grass.
See, it's
like,
actually ragweed.
like
She's a weed.
It's like dumpster mold.
How could you, Lee? How could you?
Oh no, what have I done?
Stellar rarity is our internal name for it. I will type it. So
Seaweed
may-
rarity.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You're done.
Oh no!
Done.
Oh. Ah, see? Escape it. Average. It's not very nice. Got an average combo. 35-hit combo average. I guess you could. I guess there almost is a food palette for every character. You've got bubblegum, child sneaker, Twilight,
Yeah.
stellar rarity,
Broccoli with sherbet on it.
melon jack. Yeah, we have only got 4 characters, so someone's gonna get bored of one of them. So just bear with us. You'll notice that she's not, Rarity's not using that gem because AJ was keeping her occupied.
Yeah, you
Rarity
cannot fire your gem while in hit stun. That used to be possible, and
That was so broken.
it's annoying.
That's silly.
Oh my
Yeah, 'cause
gosh, we had to remove that.
It's like a free burst.
yes, player right is definitely top.
Oh yeah, I'm second player again. 'Cause I don't know why.
He's also hosting the game, which may I don't know, give him a few milliseconds difference. I'm just trying to make the testers feel better for their shitty play.
Damn!
Blood testers. Yes.
We really love our testers.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know about you, but Gabby just got bodied earlier by one of the testers. Big time. I think he lost
Yeah,
like
and,
3
and,
matches.
and apparently that tester is not going to be seen again.
What tester? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, the gems. The gem effects. Sometimes they shine, sometimes they don't. The reverse magic gem doesn't have a shine on it yet. Reverse being the one that comes from further away.
Yeah, some of these effects.
I just put these effects in yesterday, and I realized that the magic gem, the one that you power up with magic, we're gonna change the graphics of that. So I didn't want to waste too much time putting effects on it. So I just gave it a go yesterday. Put a bit of work into it. We're pretty happy with them, but yeah, a couple of tweaks.
Oops, I forgot.
We kind of
to-
felt bad for Rarity because during the 10 hours of Evo stream, I think she probably won like once or twice.
I think it was 3 times. I was counting at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah. So people just didn't understand. So I was like, oh, we got to give her something. So I worked on the effects of the gems
Poor Rarity.
because I knew she could pull off a lot better combos than we saw things.
Yeah, we just gotta add a little bit of flair. Rarity's all about flair. You know, if it's cosmetically better, she's just gonna do better.
That's right.
Ooh.
I particularly like the little trail that it leaves behind. The spiky trail. We'd love to see Fluttershy too. Yeah, AJ's winning pose a little bit. Yeah, we'll
Her
work on it.
winning pose is literally her getting up off the ground.
it's a
that's
getting
it.
up.
Those are the reused frames we use. Well, reused.
The same with the throws where they kind of mechanically rotate around.
Okay, page 2.
We might patch in a tag team if we
Ready?
just all get our degrees in computerology and figure out how to make a better engine.
Yeah, we'd have to make a completely different engine.
There's really no, what do you call it? There was sort of no order of preference for the ways that we developed the ponies, the order in which we developed them. I mean, AJ came first because we thought she wasn't going to have too much flashy stuff about her. Twilight came next because Nappy loves Twilight. I mean, it
We
wasn't.
literally just spent the next couple of weeks just working exclusively on her because she had.
Yeah, I mean, it's just turned out that way. And then we had we have breaks when we try to fix things that we're really unhappy with that aren't necessarily animations. I mean, at the end of the day, we need a lot of animations to get started and get a character in properly. And we have other things to do with our lives and with the game. So sometimes stuff looks like it's going behind, sometimes stuff is delayed. But believe me, we really want this this finished and awesome, so not giving up on it.
Oh no, you don't.
Fluttershy in particular might not be the design we have. The design we have for her, it was quite scary in terms of how we're going to do that. But we've learned so much that we're pretty sure we'll be able to pull off some of the things we wanted to do. The Fluttershy sprites that you've seen have been redone. We've tried to work on her model a little bit more. So the stair that you saw last time was just some placeholder stuff we put in.
Yep, everything you'll see on Fluttershy, you know, when she's actually out, it'll be fresh. A lot of things had to be, adjusted, rethought out. She really is a tough character to get into a fighting game. I mean, come on.
To crack.
Yeah, we wanted to do it justice and not make her terrible, but not make her, super aggressive. And
yeah,
we
also
think we solved some of that.
wanted to make sure she was pretty close to, canon means. Don't want to ruin her character.
Yeah, I mean, we're making a fighting game, but we're also making a pony fighting game. Still based on the characters.
Mm-hmm.
You might remember Mark, who was Marcus Maximus, I think he might be known as, was part of our team. He's been making his little platform game, and he just didn't really have time. He offered a bit of Fluttershy help and started off getting those animations out, but he just wanted to work on his own stuff a bit more. So
we've been lacking in terms of...
been lacking our Mark.
Yep.
But his game was looking awesome, so I think he was sort of a bit more, he had a bit more passion for his own game, which is awesome.
As he should, as he should.
Will we be taking down mods that are being created? No, I don't think we've got any right to do any of that sort of thing. If anyone wants to make any,
If you want to mod it, then fine.
fiddle with the game.
Yes.
Have fun.
Game right there. Good
Have
luck.
fun.
Yeah, have fun. Have as much fun
This
as
engine's
we can.
annoying as all
We
hell.
really won't stop you, but we really won't help you either.
Yeah, you're on your own, and you're
Yeah, if
not
you
going to
can
be able
figure it
to
out.
play against anyone. But people have your mod, of course. So if you want to
if you want to shoot yourself in the foot over and over again while you try to work the engine. I mean, if you want to have fun.
If you want to copy paste, Batman or somebody into the engine.
Want to live the glorious life of a game.
It's like, okay.
Of a fan game
Have fun with
developer.
A
that.
lion
Doesn't get
tamer.
paid. I mean, yeah, people can probably mod it. They're going to have to make sure all their friends and stuff have the same version of it. I mean, people might come up with some amazing things.
That's true.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's
if anyone
mod-
can tolerate the
built.
engine, then you could do something pretty cool.
It's not exactly moddable. Like it's not sort of all modular and easy to get into. So I mean, if anyone really wants to work some stuff out and change some things, I mean, it might be really cool for them to see how things work and how games work and how fighting game mechanics interact with each other and stuff.
But we won't help you.
But we won't help you. We will not answer any emails. I'll probably get onto the splash out of the other two soon. I think we had Evo weekend and Stream weekend, and so I mean, hasn't been much time. And I have a full-time job which I have to go to soon and work for about 20 hours because I missed a deadline because I've been working on ponies.
I'm sorry.
I know.
It's cool, man. It's worth it. It's all worth it. Ponies are worth it.
Yeah, ponies
It's
are
Sunday.
always-
I gotta go to work on Sunday. What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that? Seriously.
Come on.
Well, it's my fault because I've been working on pony game. And I'm not doing a good job.
How long does it take normally to do splash art?
It depends. I mean, I think. Yeah, I think it was about 3 hours and 3 and a bit hours for Twilight, and that was including sort of coming up with the pose in the first place. It depends. I think Rarity only took a couple of hours. Sometimes I tend to take longer because I feel the pressure of making it as good as the other ones, but you got to be careful not to fiddle too long on the splash art or it gets a bit tight and loses some of the passion.
I just want to make a note here that the rarity name in Japanese has been fixed already.
Oh yeah.
They were going to leave it down. I'm sorry.
We're never gonna live it down, ever.
You mentioned it
Yeah.
again.
The names in Japanese are, I mean, they're direct translations. Anyone who's in the Japanese My Little Pony fandom knows if they've got sort of special little tricks with the katakana, then let us know.
Ready?
You get this from nowhere because the game's not released yet. It'll be
Yeah,
released.
Pinky's eyes change color when she gets knocked down and stuff. They go into a spiral.
Yeah, a little spiral. Like from welcome to the third picture.
We will, however, have a playable version of it at Canterlot Gardens, which is coming up at the end of September.
The narrator or the announcer on the fighting game is Mayor,
Mayor,
played by...
Miss Rena.
Yeah, I don't know
Miss
what name.
Rena-chan, rather.
Rena Chain. Yeah, she's got a few names.
I never thought to do that until just now.
Oh, yes, she died.
Of happiness. Of
Yeah,
friendship.
look at her little face when she gets home. Oh. So we're still working on the timing and all that sort of stuff with the.
Yeah, it was
obviously,
pretty
the, like,
meaty.
damage system.
Oh. Yeah, kinda.
Darpy.
Oh.
What AJ? Ah,
Why wobble?
classic AJ. Yeah, at the moment, palette F is the same as palette A, so you can have player 1 and player 2 both be default palettes. It's not a great solution, but
it's a solution at all.
Whatever, yeah. We don't have many options for great solutions.
Ooh, that actually worked. Okay.
Well, yeah, exactly. The mirror matches, people can actually choose the same palette on mirror matches. That's the downside.
Nice for hilarity.
We find that most people don't choose the canon colours though most of the time. They've got their own little fancy little palette they like. Yeah, default grabs are still using just other frames. There's no animation on them.
Yeah, the only grab that's like final-ish is Twilight's.
Because hers is...
Yeah, it actually has an animation.
Yeah.
But you know, it has no sound or anything, it just kinda happens. So, I mean, it's visually final-ish. Until we go over the...
swaps. Are we afraid of a cease and desist? Not really. I mean,
I
so
am,
much point
but
being
that's just me being paranoid.
we get one, we get one.
We've put a lot of hard work into this. It would suck uncontrollably, but I mean, there's only so much you can really do.
There's not much point worrying about it. We don't think it's going to happen. There's so much fan stuff out there, and we're being
that
very
people are
careful
making money off of.
Profit, and so we'll
People are
be
making a lot of money off of actually, but yeah.
That's the thing, yeah.
The other stuff, yeah.
God, thousands.
We are strictly no money. Want to keep it as clean as possible. Nobody can have dirt on
wait.
us.
Twymom, we want Twymom.
Oh yeah, they want Twymom. Oh.
Too late, Lyra.
I'll do Twymom next time. I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll probably have a couple more fights and then wrap it up. We haven't really got much more info for you. This is the build that was at Evo with 10 hours of footage if you want to have a look. We just wanted to hopefully show you how these characters can be played by people who have a bit of experience, so especially Rarity, who we felt get showcased very well. That's looking pretty good.
Whoa. That had me worried for a moment. Ah! Oh, nice! Oh god. I'm still not used to being on the other end of that setup. You know, I do that to everyone.
And now you know how it feels.
Is that what I do to people? Oh god. It hurts so much.
There's tons of people that people say the characters are like in other fighting games, but it's sort of so arbitrary that we think we've got some pretty unique styles here. I mean, there's certain moves that are like other certain moves, and there's certain things like, oh, she's got a book, so she's like blah, or she's got a scarf, so she's like X.
Yeah. No.
It's sort of, they've got their own style. We like to think. We haven't cookie cutted anyone that we haven't tried to anyway. We might have
The reason
considering there's like about 100 fighting games with about 20 characters.
The reason we have the ability for two different players to choose the same palette is because it didn't work even when you were different characters.
Yeah, that's the entire reason.
It's the whole reason we did that.
So you couldn't have a canon, you know, Twilight fighting a canon Rarity. It would just be some Rarity alien thing that they'd never be able to fight, you know, the original characters.
That's why we gave the option.
So yeah, we had to sacrifice an extra color so that that kind of matchup is possible. Because, you know, the default colors are cool. I mean, people want to play as these characters.
Lucky combo. Not that it's lucky combo, but it's just the adjective.
Pure skills.
The thing where Twilight fades dark for a moment.
Oh, she goes dark for a moment because, I mean, it's kind of like she's burnt. You know, like she just kind of exploded.
The actual move is a teleport. It's an on-purpose move, but it's a failed teleport.
Yeah.
So she doesn't teleport, but she has it has some other properties.
Yeah, she just kind of explodes and it does damage, but
It's a burst mechanic.
it's
Slightly.
it's an uppercut.
Yeah,
Clover,
it's
that's
a
closer to that. That's
A
true.
burst would be like, you know, if you do it.
If you're in hit stun. Yeah.
Let's put it this way: the easiest way to explain the pallets is if both players press the same button, both players press B. The one who presses it second will automatically get stepped up to the C pallet. The engine does that. We haven't chosen that. The engine just does that. So if both players press A, the second player will get stepped up to the B pallet.
It's hard coded in. We can't change it.
We really can't change it. It's one of the least changeable things in the game.
It's not a very.
That was a great match. Look at that. Ooh. But Connor won again. What a surprise!
Gosh darn it!
Okay,
right, let's
what do
see.
we want?
What color do they
Rarity?
want?
Oh no, wait.
Oh yeah, they wanted Twymom.
Twymom.
I'll go Twymom.
Twymom.
Okay, rarity. We gotta have like a fleur or something. E. I don't know
they
if
went
our
green.
text can even hear us.
Well, if they're watching
they
the
got
stream,
green.
they'd be 10 seconds behind anyway. So,
Oh, true.
yeah,
So the testers can't hear us, guys.
that's okay.
Soundproof room. Yeah, so we'll have a few more matches and wrap it up.
A couple of matches or so.
Oops, I messed it up.
Twice mom's here. Have we not had Melon Jack yet?
I don't think so.
Game's not out yet.
Oh, Rarity, hold on there.
Hold
Oh,
that.
You done.
Sorry, I was just reading
man.
a book under your feet.
And players, and also the ponies do have different health numbers. I mean, it's the same size bar, but some players do have different health.
When we said S1, we meant characters. Some things we threw in because they just worked with whatever we happened to have at the time.
Yeah, honestly, people just take everything we say super seriously. If it's in, it's in. We don't really have to justify ourselves.
But yeah, in addition to the
HA's the bulkiest, I think.
yeah, to the unique in addition to the unique levels of health, you may notice that when they get low on health, the health bar changes color. Starting at 20% health, your character gains armor, and that's the only benefit you get. You just get armor, so attacks do less damage. Everyone has different amounts of armor that they get at the 20% mark.
For example,
AJ gets the most because she
AJ
has to get in.
Ton
That's
of
right.
armor.
It makes that last few minutes of the game a lot more exciting. So it's
for
kind
sure.
of like it's actually no different. It's as if you just had more health.
Gets the hype.
It's effectively just more health, but it makes it feel a lot more exciting when you're both at low health and you have to smash each other.
The most effective things to do in that situation, though, are special attacks, since those have minimum
Melon
damage.
Jack.
Melon Jack, yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, the special attacks have minimum damage. That doesn't apply towards the armor, right? It goes right through the 20% armor.
Yeah, most of it goes right through the 20%. Through the 20% armor, and that's why the specials are the best things to use at low health. Instead of just jabbing someone to death, you'll actually become a lot harder to just cheese someone that way. You have to use your specials.
We haven't got anyone yet that gets more power for having low HP, but it's something that.
Yeah,
20%.
that whole that whole getting stronger for getting beat up thing is it's a really it's not something that there's no middle ground to that. People will either hate it or love it.
Pretty much.
So
it's
it's kind of tough.
We think it provides more depth and a lot more hype because
to just
You're
give them
losing-
a little bit of armor instead of
You're losing less health at the end, so
Yeah.
people usually win with lower health. If that's the case, so it makes it more exciting.
We just don't want to give you, you know, anything like X Factor. Or,
Yeah,
Suddenly
the most we've got with that is the health. But it's kind of that's different than a comeback mechanic.
yeah.
In a sense, it just makes the fight
Yeah.
last a little bit longer and feel a little bit more intense. But it's not actually giving you an advantage.
Yep, it's mostly cosmetic.
Is there damage scaling for each move? I don't think there is.
Normals scale all the way down to 1 damage per hit. Specials scale about to half of their normal damage.
Oh, but I mean that's for combos. I mean, like if you just keep using light punch, as long as it's not a combo, it's going to do the same amount of damage every time. So.
Yeah. There's no like
Yeah.
diminishing returns like in Brawl. If you keep using a move over and over, it doesn't get weaker until you do another one. It's just basic combo, you know, damage scaling. Yellow Jack. Oh yeah, Super Saiyan. Let's go.
Also, yes,
Yes,
there is an option to have infinite time.
Yeah.
And E-skin for Pinkie Pie. I don't
Oh
think we've
yeah,
had that
Blinky
yet.
Pie.
Oh, you know
And
that-
if
You know, if
palette
the
is the same-
tester if the
The
tester
E-skin.
catches up in, you know, 10 seconds, you might want to try out Inky Pie. Blinky Pie. I'm
if
sorry.
palette is the same as
There
A
you go.
palette.
Yeah, they caught up.
All characters except Pinkie right now have F that's the same as A, and eventually Pinkie will too. That's to get around the problem.
They just gave themselves meter. Oh well.
Oh man.
This palette for AJ was based on nothing. I just thought it was kind of cool. I don't know why.
Really bright and fun.
Yeah, really
I
bright.
used to use this color a lot. I don't know.
I think I gave her a pink cat initially, and she was Barbie, like Barbie AJ. Malibu AJ. But yeah, she just looks like a kind of a sunnier version of AJ.
Yeah, she's the sun.
She's at full power.
Yeah, she's at full power. She's absorbed
Absorbed all the sun.
sun on turn 1. On turn 2, she'll soul beam. Oh. Yeah, there was a Cheerilee AJ and one of the other palettes. We'd probably bring her back because people liked it.
And we like her too.
That's how we do it down here on the farm.
I think Cheerilee Pie that people are seeing is probably it's kind of like a Pinkamena skin. It's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
darkened AJ, darkened Pinky. Sorry.
And that's pretty much all
That's-
she was, but you know,
Yeah,
now we
that's
actually
pretty
have
bright.
her.
That's pretty boring though. Probably
Yeah.
something more.
Since we actually have Pinkamena in now, we can kind of get rid of that.
No
Oh,
ponies have a win because yet.
Yeah, there are no
That's why they-
resources.
They're just other frames being used. Alright, so we maybe
Death
is this last match or one more match after this?
One more. I have to close out on Twilight.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we do it?
One more
well,
match then.
Yeah, player 2 is OP, trust me, we've been trying to nerf him for a while.
If he tripped me there, that would have been amazing.
Good read. Ugh.
Alright, which Twilight? For the
Last match.
last battle.
Okay, the last battle. Well, can't we have? We should have default, really.
Tennis shoe. No.
Oh no. Classic? Okay.
F. Here we go. Should we have classic versus classic?
This
Tennis
is
shoe.
classic.
I think
Twi
they
Mom
want
tennis shoe.
Okay, what about A versus
Yeah, they
F?
want little girls' tennis shoe. Go for it.
Oh no.
A versus F.
I already chose original.
Oh, okay. Did you choose F original or A original?
They want classic.
Double classic.
We're either gonna get tennis shoe or classic, depending
That's a
on
lot of swag.
which one they hear from the stream. Oh, they heard tennis shoe. Okay.
Okay.
That was so bad. I can't look at it.
Tennis shoe. It's new.
Ugh. Oh man,
Thankfully,
Well, see, now
thankfully
we can have to get in the shoe in because everyone likes it.
it's like algae. Put
Yeah,
sherbet on it. It's like